What is good, YouTube? This is Andy from kaizentcg, and this is the weekly wrap-up. So last week on Friday, Ascended Hero ETBs finally dropped. Got my PC ETBs come in from Pokemon Center. Thankfully, they shipped it well. They put a little bit of wrapping paper in it, and yeah, it was packed tight. And yeah, mine didn't come ripped, so grateful for that. And then the ETBs 2-pack blisters and the tins dropped at Walmart, London Drugs, the local stores, Target if you're in the States and stuff like that. Still extremely hard to get. It was in Canada, it's $90 plus tax at London Drugs. Some places had it 110, 120. Some LGSs had it 140, 150. I see some people reselling it for like 175 to 180, which is crazy. If you're seeing those prices, don't FOMO. We're gonna get more products, so just be patient. But yeah, I went to my London Drugs 30 minutes before the doors open. There was already 20-something people ahead of me. By the time it was close to opening, like the 10 minutes before opening, there's probably 50, 60 people in line. They only had about 20 ETBs. They had a few cases of the tins and the 2-pack blisters. I was only able to get the 2-pack blisters. Opened it, didn't really get anything. Yeah, so if I get 2-packs, tins and stuff like that, for MSRP, I'll open it just for fun. Still want to enjoy the hobby. For ETBs, if I get an MSRP, I'll probably hold it. Same with the PC ETBs. I'm not gonna open those. I think long term they're just gonna do very well. But how did you guys do? Drop in the comments below if you guys were able to score anything from your local shop or Walmart or London Drugs and stuff like that. And then if you did you open anything? So that was kind of like a big drop in. I feel like it was a good supply. This is the time if you want to get some PC ETBs. It's going to be readily available on Marketplace. I was able to snag up another one for 250 Canadian, which is around market. But I'm only getting like clean ones that are not ripped and stuff like that, just because it's a lot easier to sell if I do decide to move it down the road. People prefer, you know, pristine or close to like a really clean box. And yeah, you can grab cases of ETBs depending on the prices. I'm seeing anywhere from 150 to 180 a box per case, so like 15 to 1800. I'm probably gonna wait a little while longer, just like Prismatic. Can wait probably 6 months to a year to see how the supply plays out. If they print a lot more, then I'll start getting some Ascended Heroes. But yeah, so more supply is hitting the market, which is good. And then we're going to get some more products in March. And then the bundles, that's where the large packs are going to come from, is coming in April. And so we'll continue to get more of that. So that should put some sales pressure on the cards, because the Gengar selling for, you know, PSA 10 was over 4,500. The Dragonite over 3K. The Pikachu's over 3K in PSA 10. And then the other cards are really high right now. So yeah, and then we had a show on Sunday. So before Sunday, during the week, I did make some sales. I sold 151 Pikachu and the Mewtwo promo in PSA 10. And then I also sold Mega Dream Dragonite in PSA 10. Very popular card. I had 3 of them, and they all sold. 1 during the week, 2 during the show. And yeah, just talking to people, there are a lot of people that are coming back into the hobby. They just came back in the last 3 to 6 months. So there's continuing new blood in the hobby, and the hobby's going strong. And that leads into the weekend show here. We had a Vancouver show down by Fraser there, and it was a banquet hall. It was well organized, a good venue. It's where people do like wedding receptions, so it was kind of fancy. They had a bar, they had food as well, which was nice. And then yeah, tons of space, and it was free. It was open from 11 to 6, and yeah, it was a big lineup at the beginning of the day. And there was another show across town in Burnaby running at the same time, and I heard that show was busy at the beginning, but this show, the free show, was busy throughout the day. And for me, it was not bad. A lot of traffic, a lot of people for sure. Uh, Moved a couple slabs. I moved two Mega Dream PSA 10 Dragonites. Very hot card, very popular. Tons of people are liking that card. I like the art. I think it's going to do extremely well long term. And then I moved Van Gogh PSA 9 in trade, and I picked up. I got a pretty good trade out of it. I picked up one of these guys, PSA or near mint Charizard. This Charizard Phantasmal Flame is holding very strong. I think it's around 2,500 Canadian or so in a PSA 10. The box is flown back up. And yeah, a lot of people are hunting this card and chasing it. This one's unfortunately not gradable, but I'll sell it raw on at the shows and stuff like that. So that was a cool pickup. Got in a bunch of trades, bought a few stuff. So yeah, it wasn't a bad show at all. There was still theft. So if you guys are vending, just be mindful of not leaving stuff out. If you have extra eyes, if you can have a friend or a partner come with you. And just have expensive stuff in showcases and stuff, and just have your head on a swivel. These days, it's just too easy for these guys to steal and get away with it. And then I got in some trades. And I bought in some singles, just modern stuff, nothing big. And I sold a lot of singles. So what I noticed at the show, low to mid-end singles were flying. And especially $1 to like $20. A lot of people were doing binder collections. A lot of people were doing species collecting. So certain Pokemons that they were just hunting pages full of, they were doing that. And yeah, a lot of trading too. So people would break down, like if they wanted like, 5, 10 smaller cards, they would trade a bigger card into it. And it was a lot of action. It was a lot of fun. Coming from Toronto, which the spot I was in wasn't the best. It was a lot interaction. This show, tons of interaction throughout the day. Met so many new faces and saw a lot of familiar faces as well. So shout out to you guys that came through, that you know who you are, and just kicking it, chatting with the people in the community. That's what it's about, and just having a good time. And yeah, the market is rocking. And then my favorite pickup of the show was I grabbed this guy. So this is the Ascended Pikachu here. Looks pretty clean. I'll probably send it in for grading. But yeah, it's a nice card for sure. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll probably send this into grading. And yeah, traded value was what was it? Value was around like 500, I think, raw. So I got it in at 80%. Looks like it has a shot, so I'll send it in and we'll see what happens. It's a beautiful card. I love this Pikachu. And yeah, so what I noticed at the show, singles flying, even Japanese. I sell a lot of Japanese singles. They were moving. Vintage, a buddy next to me was vending. He had a lot of like mid-era E-series. He got bought out. His binder got bought out. Commons, uncommons. And yeah, just singles overall was doing really good. Slabs, I talked to a bunch of other vendors. It wasn't moving as fast or as much as other stuff, but yeah, singles and sealed was going crazy. A lot of people had Ascended Hero ETBs for sale, like 150, 160 bucks. Didn't find too many PC ETBs, otherwise I would have bought more, but I was able to pick up one. So overall, good show. I would definitely vend there again. And if you're local to Vancouver, definitely check out their show. It's free, so it's worth. If you've never been to a show, come by, check it out, and it might be worth your time. And yeah, this upcoming week we have some more shows on the weekend. It'll be Guildford this time around, and Guildford's always a good time. It's $5 admissions at the Sheraton Hotel. Great vendors there as well. And I think there's some other shows happening on the weekend at the same time. So there's tons of shows for collectors to go to on the weekends to do deals and buy and stuff like that. So, you know, the hobby is going really strong. And just looking at the market right now, vintage is going absolutely bananas. Mario, 28,000 USD, recent sale. Neo, PSA 10 first editions are going nuts. The Umbreon, Espeon, Gold Stars. So the vintage market after the Logan Paul sale is starting to heat up heavily. With modern's holding. It's not going crazy. It's not going up like crazy, but steady. It's I wouldn't say even stagnant. It's like up and down, but it's not, it's strong right now. It's healthy. The market's healthy for modern, and then for vintage, it's going absolutely crazy. So if you're getting into vintage, just be mindful. A lot of this stuff is low pop. And yeah, PSA 8s and 9s are on the rise as well as these 10s hit all-time highs. And then the 10s are dragging up the Japanese as well. So yeah, we're booming right now. And Send the Heroes coming out as well is a very hyped modern set. A lot more fun to open than Prismatic. There's IRs in it. The God Pack is good. It's just the pack prices are really high unless you can get for MSRP. And it's scarce right now, but just like Prismatic last year, guys, just give it some time, and then once they're able to catch up some of the supply and get it out to Costco's and stuff like that, you'll start being able to get more of it, and then that should bring the prices down a bit, and then you can have fun ripping. And then we have a lot of good sets coming down the road, Perfect Order and Chaos Rising in the near future. But yeah, that was the weekly wrap up. If you guys enjoyed this type of content, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take it easy. Andy out. Peace.